Are you looking for the best dialer to reach your leads? Try onlineburnerphone.com. You can reach 4 times more contacts per hour and build a stronger, more engaged pipeline. Now, when you check this out at onlineburnerphone.com, you no longer have to listen to voicemail recordings. Once you hear they pick up by voicemail, you simply press a button and it leaves your personalized voicemail for your prospect. You can also send personalized emails. You can also retarget your contacts. And guess what? All calls are recorded and tracked for quality and training purposes. Try it out today with no credit card. onlineburnerphone.com. onlineburnerphone.com.
So I want to get into real estate, but don't know where to start.
Well, what I would say is to join the Future Cash Flow Club. It's a community of investors where we talk about wholesaling, we talk about creative deal structuring, buying houses subject to, all of the creative stuff that everybody's talking about. You don't need a real estate license or any of that.
Wow, where do I sign up?
Well, I would say go to futurecashflowclub.com. That's futurecashflowclub.com. You can even get a free trial. Try it out today. Boom, 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 boom. What up? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? This is the student master teacher, Mr. I Stay Woke, Chris Monroe, and I'm right back at you with another real estate video. Today's video is being brought to you by futurecashflowclub.com. The group, if you want to get in the group and learn how to jump and shoot hoops when it comes to real estate, futurecashflowclub.com. What's going on, party people? Good to see you all. Who all we got up in here? I see we got some people watching on Facebook, YouTube, and is Rumble on? I think we're on Rumble as well. I'm trying out this Rumble thing, see what this is all about. So for those that don't know, my name is Chris Monroe. It's the student master teacher, Mr. I Stay Woke. I'm out of St. Louis, Missouri. I do some wholesaling nationwide, but I buy real estate right here in sunny St. Louis. That's buying houses cash. That's buying houses creatively. And I help people actually solve real estate problems, whatever it may be. I specialize in foreclosures, stopping foreclosures for people, helping them figure out what options are available for them. And if all else doesn't work, we buy the house and we make sure people are compensated and everybody's happy at the end. So versus letting the bank have your house. So thanks for jumping in. Give this video a thumbs up, give it a like, give it a share if you care. Who all we got up in here? Drop your name in the description and where you're coming in from. Give you a quick shout out before we get this thing started. But it's that time, y'all. Can you hear me? I don't know. If you don't know who I am by now, I don't know what you've been doing. You've been asleep? Let me wake you up with something. Straight up. Yeah. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm Chris Monroe. R to the O-E. I flip houses, rent cars, and make money. You know I'm not no motherfucker dummy. This how we do. Come on, come on, come on. That's how we do it. So yes, today I'm going to be doing some cold calls. I might have a couple of warm calls as well. Actually, I do have some warm calls. Some leads that came in the last day or so from my virtual assistants that go to do cold calling as well full time. I like to call periodically these pre-foreclosures because sometimes we have to hit them different times a day, multiple times. You almost have to be like a bill collector to catch some of these pre-foreclosure type people. Now, what is pre-foreclosure? That's the period between when a homeowner or borrower of a property has before an auction is set. So they have a date set. So some of these are like the end of June, some are middle of June, so probably all through the month of June when they have an actual auction date set. And so we try to contact them to either buy the house before the auction or help them out and stop their auction so that they can do other options if they look to keep their property. So every case is different, but we just try to help people out and do the deal. So in the state of Missouri, we have a 21-day notice, a minimum of 21 days. So 21 days or more that it has to be public notice that lets you know that, hey, this house is going to auction. So 123 Woke Street is going to auction on June 29th. And if this money isn't brought to either catch up the loan, pay up the arrears, or pay it off in full, or work out something with the bank, this house will be sold to the highest bidder at the courthouse steps. So that's basically how it works here in the state of Missouri. Some other states do something different, or they may do something similar. I know Georgia and Texas do their auctions once a month on the first Tuesday of the month. But here in Missouri, we got auctions every day, 5 days a week at least. And so there's always opportunities, and there's always situations where some people say, hey, I don't want this house anymore. I can't afford it anymore. Or sometimes we come across people who have or family members of people who have deceased and passed on to the afterlife, and they left real estate here. Real estate don't die though. It's got to go to somebody, whether that's to you, whether that's to your heirs or family members, people you leave behind, ancestors, things like that. So basically, we just try to help people out and solve the problem. So hopefully this video helps you out, and we're going to see what we can get going here. Let's see what I got. Are you able to hear me loud and clear on here? Just want to make sure my volume is good, audio is good. We don't want no mess saying, oh, we couldn't hear you. Something silly. Put the mic up loud and clear. How are we looking on the audio? Good? Okay, let's see here. Matter of fact, let's see something here. Hold on 1 second. Double tap, check. I'm trying to check this audio, make sure we're clear here. Why is this thing not even showing up? I am on there, right? Let's see. Yeah, they look good. Live, good, perfect, good. Okay. So I think we're good. So, like I said, we're about to do some calling, and I'm using this dialer. We're going to start dialing, and we are calling. It looks like some pre-foreclosures. Not able to hear the phone calls or anything too, so I can fix that if there's of June 25th. No one is available to answer that, so we'll say no answer. Somebody named Jane.
The number you have dialed is not in service. Please check.
Somebody named Jane. All right.
Call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available.
So the good thing about this, if I get a voicemail, I hit one button, it drops a voicemail automatically. So I don't have to consume their voicemail. We got no answer on that one. No answer. People don't like to answer. That's why we like to door knock a lot of these. Straight go to their house. Hey, did you do anything about that auction?
You have reached Wholesale's Kitchen and Food Mart. Our hours of operation are 10 a.m. until 8.
Even open yet.
The number you have dialed is not in service.
So if there is a number that's
The number you have dialed is not in service.
if there is a number that's out of service, I just click a button. It'll be on the do not call list going forward. So we don't have to worry. So they don't like the answer. What's up with that? So yeah, just want to make sure that was good there. So that was another foreclosure. So that's the thing when you're trying to reach these people, a lot of times they don't answer the phone because one, it's not even about the house most of the time. It's because they usually have bill collectors calling, people calling because they're maybe not paying their bills. Because if you're not paying your house, think about it. What other bills are you not paying? If you don't pay where you lay, what else will you not pay? So we're going to call the next one. We're going to say no answer. Let's call Lois. It's Lois, that's her name. And Baldwin, too. That's a good one. Baldwin, Missouri. Auction date of June 26th. If she answers. No answer there, but guess what? We're going to call it twice. 3 times, especially if we get a voicemail and we hear that that is the person we're looking for. If we actually get the person we're looking for on a voicemail, we want to double tap it. Sometimes triple tap it. And no answer. We're going to go to the next one. Pick that phone. Pick it up. It's a big house too. Lady, so cold calling the foreclosure. Let's see if we can help them stop the auction. So no answer on that number. Let's double tap it. Around for a minute. What up, IG? You know, they won't let me be great. They keep hating on me. Streaming live on YouTube as well if you want to get in on that. Give somebody the answer. All they got to do is answer. Answer the phone, man. So I'm gonna say no answer on that one. Go to the next one. Next number. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers for this lady. Let's see if family member. I'll call a couple of pre-foreclosures and I'll call some warmer leads as well. It is kind of early. It don't matter. Wake them up. You about to lose your house. Wake up.
We're sorry, your call cannot be completed at this time. Please hang up and try your call again later. Thank you.
We'll do that. We will do exactly that.
We're
Call it twice. Same lady. Wake up, wake up. Let me save your house. That's right. Wipe the crust out of you. And they won't answer. Why? What did I do wrong? It ain't that early. It's only 9:37 in the a.m. Oh no, it's 9:40. I lied. This thing got my dialer got a different time. I don't know how it's behind, but it's part of it. Sitting there with all phones ringing. Yep. Let's see here. We got. I'll call this next. This is a good house. That's all I know.
Hello?
Hey, yes, Lois.
Hello?
Yes, this is Lois.
You have the wrong number.
Oh, sorry about that. Wrong number. Yeah, that was like the 4th number, and this is the 5th number. So I should have asked. Number. Oops, messed that up. I was surprised somebody answered. That's the only thing when you're on the dialer. On your P's and Q's. Okay.
Hello, you've reached Seir with Investors Title. Sorry I wasn't able to answer your phone call. I'm either in a closing or in the car driving. If you would be so kind to leave a voicemail message and or text.
That's somebody at a going to. This one's in Richland, Missouri, wherever that's at. And the call cannot be connected, so we're gonna keep him. Of Monday, July 1st.
Call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
So when I catch it, and it goes to voicemail, that easy. Lacey, Miss Lacey. No answer. So I'm gonna call a couple more of these. Like I say, I'm gonna. Do you work on properties in South Florida? I do a deal on the moon. I do a deal on the moon. A deal is a deal is a deal, no matter where it's at. Bring me your real estate situations. We buy.
We're sorry, your call cannot be completed at this time. Please hang up.
I'm going to go to.
The number you have dialed is not in.
Number for this person. South Florida. You got a deal there? You got something I can buy or even try? So this one here, I'm calling a different person now, somebody named Brian. This is in Springfield, Missouri. Auction date of June 27th. Auction date of June 27th. Mars. Good one. They say Pluto is no longer a planet. It's been downgraded to a dwarf.
We're sorry. Your call cannot be completed at this time. Please hang up and try your call again later. Thank
Come on, Brian. We got no answer, so I'm gonna dial that again. 417 area code. This house look like it might be cute. $2,000 square feet. Long driveway, nice yard, nice house.
We're sorry. Your call cannot be completed at this time. Please hang up and try your call again later.
Really. So if this person don't do something by June the 27th, the house will. The higher bidder could be you. Even you.
We're sorry. Your call cannot be completed at this time. Please hang.
Okay, moving on. Well, this one here is a little more funky. This is in Kansas City, and it's owned by an. Their auction.
Hello.
Hello, yes, this is Chris. I was trying to reach the owner of the property on 108th Street in Kansas City.
Why?
Are you the owner of the property on East 108th Street?
Yes. How can I help you?
Yeah, I was trying to see, did you do anything to stop the auction that was pending for it?
Well, there shouldn't be any auction. Everything has been taken care of.
Oh, okay. So you already paid it up, I guess.
Yes, it's all been taken care of.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure because sometimes people, they just let the bank have it and don't even try to save it or get anything for their property,
No, thank you.
All right, have a good day.
Bye.
So I don't even know why this one was in here. This says the auction was May 28th, so we're gonna take that off of there. May 28th. So we got another one here. This one says June 26th. That was weird. And I got the right person on the first call. Too bad I could have checked it, but she says it is. I don't know.
We're sorry. Your call cannot be completed at this time. Please hang up and try your call again later. Thank you.
I'm going to double tap that one. I only got one number for this person. I don't even know where Carthage, Missouri is at. That can be out in the sticks. June 26th auction. So we'll see one more time. Make sure they're no good. Calling James. My dad, James.
We're sorry, your call cannot be completed at this time. Please hang up and try your...
No, I'll move on. Independence, Missouri, wherever that's at. Okay, what dialer am I using? I'm glad you asked. Are you looking for the best dialer to reach your leads? Try onlineburnerphone.com. You can reach 4 times more contacts per hour and build a stronger, more engaged pipeline. Now, when you check this out at onlineburnerphone.com, you no longer have to listen to voicemail recordings. Once you hear they pick up by voicemail, you simply press a button and it leaves your personalized voicemail for your prospect. You can also send personalized emails. You can also retarget your contacts. And guess what? All calls are recorded and tracked for quality and training purposes. Try it out today with no credit card. Onlineburnerphone.com. 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 Real easy. That's what I'm using here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get off this dialer. Let's say end that.
Goodbye.
Let's see here.
Thank you. Once you click the start button on your screen, your dial... Goodbye.
End. So I'm going to actually go see if I can reach out to some of these so-called warmer leads. Yeah, you had to have a commercial break. See if I can get some of these so-called warmer leads. I only called 10 contacts in 30 minutes there. So I guess that's okay. 34 calls, 2 talks, even though they were basically not interested. 1 not interested and 1 wrong number of an answer. So I'm going to go on to see if I can call some of these people who raised their hand already and indicated that, yes, they do want to sell. I just haven't spoken to them yet. So I don't know if it's maybe not too early for that. It shouldn't be too early for anything. People should be up by now. You know what I mean? And we are streaming live on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. So Instagram, if you want to stay on here, you can hop over to the YouTube as well, because I'll probably be ending the Instagram here shortly. Let's see here. So that's at Chris Monroe STL. Chris Monroe STL on YouTube. All right, let's see here. We got that. And we got that. Let's see here. We're going to call some people. Pull up my Podio system. Let's see who we can get. So for those of you just jumping in, I'm doing some cold calls. And right now I'm actually going to do some warmer calls. Let's see if we can do that. People who have said, yes, I want to sell, but maybe we got to work out the details and see if we can get something cooking. Get them cooking and booking. Let's see here. Seller leads. And we have, I think, a nice handful on here. So let's go right in order. Somebody named Patrick. So this came from a lead list that was expired listings, expired and vacant. So we pulled a list of expired and vacant, and we made a list out of that. Skip traced it at wokeskiptracing.com. Got the phone number at wokeskiptracing.com, and my cold caller virtual assistant was dialing, and she reached out to him and was able to get an answer. Now this house is over in, it looks like Ferguson, 63135 area. Says, oh, this isn't even a house. This is a vacant lot. Who buying vacant lots over there? I guess I can call them back. I don't really buy vacant lots, but I'll still call him just to see what he's talking about. Patrick, somebody named Pat, and it's a vacant lot. Let's do that. Boom. So now we're ready there, and let's call Patrick. You can.
Hello?
Hey, Patrick.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Chris. You spoke to my assistant yesterday about a lot you were trying to sell.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's going on with it there? Is that ready to build on, or what is it, just grass, or what's the deal with that?
A tree fell on a house 10 years ago.
Oh,
And,
wow. So there is
so
still a house there that needs to be demolished and hauled away?
No, the house has already been demolished and hauled away. It's just a lot now.
Just a lot. Okay. So I guess the utilities are still intact, like the water and stuff like that?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. That's crazy that a tree fell on a house. I see that happen quite a bit with these storms and stuff. Let's see here.
Right.
And then
I own it.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I own a tree service.
Ah.
So
well, you might have to give me some quotes on some getting some trees removed from some of these houses we buy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You climb up them and everything, or you just use one of those
No,
lifts?
no, I'm the guy. I'm the guy. For one thing, I had a stroke. Yeah, major stroke last year. So I just go to the people property and bid on the jobs, and my son and my other people that work for me do the work.
Oh, yeah, because cutting down trees is back-breaking work, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
How long you been doing that for?
I've been doing this since I was 23. I'm 60 years old now.
Wow. So you've seen the game change a lot in that amount of time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so this one here, were you planning on rebuilding or something at one point, or you just rather just sell it and be done with it?
No, the only thing I was gonna do, I was gonna park some of my trucks on it, and I just never did.
Yeah. So what else is around there? Is there houses on both sides of it, or is some empty spaces next to it? Or?
It's in a subdivision. All the neighbors wanted to buy the lot from me.
Really? Why didn't one of them buy it?
I never did really just sat down and talk to them. I did some tree work for a couple of them, and they was telling me they wanted to buy the lot. And then the people next door wanted to buy the lot. And the guy next door, he was cutting a lot. And then he was like, I want to buy the lot. And then the people across the street wanted to buy the lot. But nobody ever followed through with it and stuff. So it's just been sitting there.
Wow. But so you've been keeping up the grass and everything, I guess, over time?
Yeah, I haven't cut it since last year because I had a stroke last year in November. Oh. And when I had the stroke, I had a tree service and a lawn service. And I gave up the lawn service because nobody was responsible enough to keep up with the customers.
Yep, they want their money and that's it. They don't even want to follow up and have good customer service, huh?
Right.
Yeah, I definitely understand that. I had a cleaning business for a few years, so keeping good workers is hard to find. That's the hardest thing in entrepreneurship, isn't it?
Very hard.
Yeah, so
yeah, like right now I got all kind of tree jobs. And my son ain't even came over here to get the equipment to start the job yet. Wow. Now the Mexican guy that he already up in the tree, cutting it down. But my son, he be cleaning everything up with the crew. He's still in the bed.
Still in the bed.
Stayed over my house. Yeah,
Dang.
just like that. And now, let me tell you how many times I talked to him. 569,000 times.
You talked to him all those times, and he's still moving slow. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm trying to see here. So I guess all we would need to do with this, if we were to buy it, is to build another home there. I guess that's the best use for this land, for the land here.
Yep.
Or can it be something else? Would the city allow it to be something different, or it needs to be a house?
Honestly, man, I really can't tell you. It used to be a house there, and that's about it. So, you know.
Yeah, I mean, we would buy it, but we would have to. I'm thinking we would have to build something there because it wouldn't do us any good just to have it. You know what I mean? Just as land sitting.
Right.
I mean, what do you want to sell it for? You think? How much you want for it?
5,500.
5,500.
Yeah.
Okay. And I guess this number 208, that is the right address number.
Yes.
What I'm going to do, Patrick, is I'm going to drive by there today because I'm looking at a couple of houses in the area, and I'm going to see, what's around it there and see if it's something we could explore. Is that 5,500 the best you can do on the price if we could agree on everything?
Yeah, I think that's a fair price for that piece of property in the area. You'll see when you get over there. Guy just sold a piece of property, land, just like mine, right behind it. He sold it for 9,500. Had a big sign on it for sale, 9,500, and it's gone.
Wow. And so if we were able to do a price that you accept, I mean, how soon would you like to close and be done with this vacant lot? Today. Okay.
Today.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna drive by, like I say here, and see what it looks like over there. See what we can do with it, and I'll try to get back with you later this afternoon. How does that sound?
Yes.
Perfect.
Sounds good.
Now, do you have any other properties you're looking to sell?
Nope. That's about it.
Because we normally buy houses. I mean, we can do something with lots as long as we buy them right and have a plan for them, but we typically like to buy them already built,
Right. I understand.
Okay. So, yeah, I'll check on this and I'll let you know what I come up with. Okay.
Yes, sir. You have a great day.
All right. You too. Bye-bye. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the reason why I always like to call people, because in my notes here, it says 55,000. And that's why I'm glad I just asked the question. And a lot of people say, oh, it says right there, you're good to go. No, ask the question even if you think you know the answer to it. It said $55,000 in the notes, but when I asked him, he said 5,500. That's a huge drop. But I bet he'd take $3,000. I'm gonna see if he'll take 3, but we'll see. I am going to be driving by the area today. If I can remember to go stop by that area. I'm going to Bell Fountain to look at a house. So I will be doing a should I buy or say bye-bye today. I guess I can do the same thing with some land. I never did one with that. So welcome everybody just jumping in. What up, though? What up, Chris? Good to see you, my man. Jumping in. We're doing some calls today. That was a call on some land with Patrick over here. And matter of fact, let me see if there's something on the internet I can find out about this. Because I don't think anybody's doing building over there. Oh, wow. There was a tree that fell on the house. They got the pictures of that on the thing here. That's crazy. Hold on. Want to see it? They got a picture of the tree on the house. Hold on. Share this tab. Can I do that? Let's see. Share it. And so for those of you on Instagram, hop over to YouTube if you want to see the screen that's shared and things like that. So this is a picture of the tree on top of the house. So he wasn't playing when he said the tree fell on it. They got that on the internet. I'm looking on here thinking it's going to be just some land. Yeah, it really messed that house up. A tree. And it dipped. Messed that whole house up. So it looked like it had a basement. And it looked like it was a little starter home to begin with. It was only a 2-bedroom, 1 bath, 840 square feet back when it was a thing. So That's what it looks like. A tree on a house. Never seen one of them before, have you? On Zillow. Zillera. Let me go back over here. Put that back on. And then, yeah, so that's Mr. Patrick. What do you think about him? You think he's even motivated at all? Or is it just tire kicking? Because you know we get a lot of them tire kickers out here. $5,500 is the price. I should have threw that low ball offer out there at him. So if we came in and say 3,000, what would you say to that? But I really don't want it. That's the only bad thing about it. I mean, only thing I would do with this is wholesale it, because I don't build houses and I wouldn't build over there anyway. Because when you think about how much does it cost to build a house, you know, 250, 300, maybe more. The houses over there don't go for that amount. So who would build on that? I mean, it only makes sense to build if the ARV or after repair value is above what it's going to cost you to build it. So nobody's going to build that, even though he's saying, oh yeah, everybody wants it. Why didn't you sell it? Oh, they never came through. I bet they didn't, because nobody wanted that mug. Everybody wanted till somebody wanted. So we're going to see how that goes. So that was Patrick. We're moving on. Let's see who else we got here. Who else is in the cooker? So this here is Clifford. So this is a guy I spoke to the other day. His house is in pre-foreclosure. He said to get back with him Wednesday. What's today? Today, Tuesday. He said get back with him Wednesday, but he's got a pending auction for June 27th. And he actually acted like he didn't know anything about an auction. He said, oh, what are you talking about? I got an auction. You know you got an auction on your house in Florissant. Nice house, by the way. But let me see. This is just going to be a quick follow-up call with him just to see if he was able to reach out to the bank, because he said he was. In denial.
Hello.
Hey Cliff, this is Chris. How are you today?
I'm all, oh no, I don't. Hey Mr. Chris, I'm gonna call you. I gotta call you right back, okay?
Okay, that's fine. I was just trying to see if you had got contact with the bank.
You ain't going for
He at work. He always got a call right back. He works 2 jobs. I'm about to lose it. I guess he at work. I don't know. He gonna call right back. Boy, yeah, I always saying they call it. So here's the other thing. So when you're talking to somebody in foreclosure, sometimes you have to remember there may be another person around, maybe a spouse, maybe a coworker, maybe a somebody they don't want to hear their situation, that, hey, I'm in foreclosure, about to lose my house, or even that I'm about to sell my house. So that's why you have to almost be conscious of things you say to these people on the phone or otherwise, you know, because they might be trying to hide it. Like, I think he's hiding it from his people. He said he had 4 kids, and yeah, they don't really want to lose it. He said he didn't even know he was at auction when I talked to him the other day. Oh, I didn't even know it was at auction. Man, you know that house at auction. Why would you be selling? No reason to sell, but you at auction. So I don't know what's going on with him for sure, because I really haven't got to dig all the way into it, but we'll find out. We'll keep following up with him. That's all we can do, right? Let's see who else we got over here. Evan. Yeah, so this one here is a 3-bedroom, 1 bath. He's got a tenant in the house paying $1,350 a month. He wants $150,000 for the property. This is in Hazelwood. And what else we know? He wants 150,000. No repairs are needed. And let me see what it looked like real quick, if I can. Look like a house. Oh, and they want to sell it. It's actually a FSBO, a for sale by owner. So that means they serious. When they got FSBO, let me see. Is this his number? Yep, same person. So yeah, this is a for sale by owner. Zestimate say 142,000, and the loan or the price he wants is 150. So he's asking retail or above it at a minimum. So we're gonna see what we can do with this. This is Mr. Evan. Look like a nice house. Nice open floor plan. Look like they knocked down some walls or something to make it an open floor plan. Big open dry basement. So yeah, look like a house to me. But I don't really care what the house look like. I want to know what's your situation and how can I help you? So that's what we're going to do. Call up Evan or Even. I don't know which way to say that. E-V-A-N. Is it Evan or Even? Let's call him up. And he spoke to somebody, a couple days ago. So I'm a few days late on this. We was on him the day that he put it on the FSBO thing. FSBO, for sale by owner. For sale by owner. The New Jersey number.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 55.
With a 551 area code. You ain't never been to the 551. You ain't never been to the 551. You don't even know where that's at. Fairlawn, New Jersey, wherever that's at. Fairlawn. So we're going to give him a moment. So it sounds like he could be an absentee. Well, he is an absentee owner. He got a tenant in it. Now, if he's truly in New Jersey, I don't know, but he does have a New Jersey East Coast number. So if he was there, it would be about 11:15 in the morning there because it's 10:15 Central Standard Real Time. So I'm going to give him a second and I'm going to call him back again. Probably getting a lot of calls since he got it listed as a FSBO. Should we even talk to a FSBO or for sale by owner? We're going to find out. I have bought them before. Some people say, oh, don't talk to people that's on a for sale by owner. Why not? Everybody has different situations. I have different questions, different tools in my tool belt that I can use to maybe help solve their problem more than just the average person. Because, you know, he's probably getting lowball. Oh, yeah, I'll give you 100,000 for it. But we probably could hook him up with something if he take terms. But looking back at the notes, he said no to terms. But we don't know. Depends on how that's asked. I like to ask and make sure. What up? What up? Good to see you, Justin. So I'm doing some live calls, seeing if I can make it happen over here. Let's see here. Let's call him back. Double tap.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 5.
So yeah, he's not available. We'll try him again later. Moving on. Let's see here. What is this house? 2 bedroom, 1 bath. Motivation. Just selling his property. That's a good motivation right there. So my virtual assistant was not able to get the reason for selling. When they just say just selling the property, that don't mean anything. The roof is about 12 years old, needs a little bit of rehab. It's vacant. Time frame, he'd like to sell it in the next 2 to 3 weeks. Asking price $30,000. And this house looked like it. Is this in the hood? No. Yeah, this is in the hood. He ain't getting no 30,000 over here. Off Goodfellow? No, sir. No, sir. But we'll talk to him. We'll find out. The real number is like $8 grand. 8 to 10. That's my sweet spot on over in this area. I don't even want to buy it, to be honest. It's kind of too rough for me. But I can wholesale it to some of you. One of you might like a little cheap house. I don't like cheap houses personally. I like them to have a little spread on them. I like houses worth 150, 120 to 150. Like that's my sweet spot. Maybe a little more, but I don't like cheap houses personally. A lot of people like these $20,000 and $30,000 houses. Not my cup of tea, because you get $20,000 and $30,000 house problems. You can't leave your tools in the house. They be breaking in your house, stealing stuff. Who wants to do that? Stealing your tools. Let's see here. Copy. Let's see if I can see what this house looked like real quick. He said it needs a little bit of rehab, but not much. Oh, it's a brick house. 2-bedroom, 1 bath, 882 square feet. Wait a minute. This is on the market. It's on the MLS. So are we talking to a wholesaler? Maybe we're talking to a wholesaler, because this says pending. That's why I always like to look this stuff up before I get on the phone with them to see what's going on. So they have it on the MLS for 40, but this person on here is saying they want to sell it for 30. But I'm going to call them up. It's probably a wholesaler, though. We'll see. We'll find out. Somebody named Blake. Blake. Let's see if you're great, Blake. Let me see. Did I get the right number? Yep, a 405 number. Let's call him again.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
No, sir. No, sir. Yep, that's who it was. Tennessee Slim, the Amazon driver. You remember, got a good memory. So, yep. Let's see who else we got here. Let's try him again. I don't know why that number went to voicemail like that.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 405.
Yeah, can't even reach him. I would text him, but I think this is a wholesaler. Plus 30,000 is still too high. So matter of fact, this zone right here, where this person is, this is actually where I did my very first real estate deal, my very first wholesale deal back in 2018. Closed on August 31st, 2018. Made my first $1,800 in real estate on my first wholesale deal, right not too far from this property. So that time I had that property under contract for $7,200 and I sold it for, was it $9,500? So we already know if they talking 30 and 40,000, probably kind of high, but that was back in 2018. But this area has not changed much since then. It has not appreciated. I would almost argue it may have gotten worse. So it's the hood, but I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm gonna keep it moving. They can't answer the phone no way. So who is this? And why are we talking to this person? No, I'm gonna keep it moving. I don't want a house out there. Next. Let's see. Grover, Missouri. Where that's at. Okay, so we got a asking price of $575,000. $575,000. Free and clear. They want to sell it ASAP. It's currently occupied, but will be vacant soon. 3-bedroom, 2-bath in Grover, Missouri. I guess part of Wildwood, out near Wildwood, Missouri. Out where the rich folks stay. Yeah, at $500,000, it better be where the rich folks stay, right? Somebody named Thomas. Let's see what we got here. I bet this is a nice house. Oh, it's a cute house. It looks small. Well, it just looks small. 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 2718 square feet, built in 2005. So the house is only 20 years old. And they want to get $575. Looks like a nice house. Hardwood floors, stuff like that. Uh-oh, somebody calling. I guess it'll go to voicemail. It looked like somebody was dialing back or something, or calling, but it didn't ring. So keep it moving. All right, so we got, oh, that's that guy from Oklahoma calling back, that wholesaler, or the person I think is a wholesaler. So before I call that, let's try to call him back since he just called me back.
Hello.
Hey, this is Chris. Hello?
Yeah, Chris Monroe.
Yes, I was trying to see, did you sell the house that you had on Floyd?
No, I have not yet.
Oh, okay. Is this
Which Floyd is it? I have two of them.
oh 5561.
Yeah, no, I have not yet.
Yeah,
I'm looking to though.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Let's see here. Let me pull it back up. I had it on my screen when I called you. And my name is Chris, by the way. Like I said, and this is Blake.
Yeah.
Okay, Blake. And this house here, let's see. You're looking to get 30,000 for it, is that correct?
Correct, yeah.
Okay. Is this your house or just something because it looks like it's on the MLS?
Yeah, so I'm actually a wholesaler, so I have it on contract.
Oh, you're under contract.
Yeah. So I have it under contract. I'm looking to put it on assignment.
Oh, okay. That's what I want to make sure. And you said you have two on Floyd?
Yeah, but the other one, it's already ready to go for somebody else.
Oh, okay.
I'm just waiting on them to. I'm just waiting for them to sign.
I know that's right. Did you have any other houses you were selling, or just this one?
I have some in North Carolina. I don't have a whole lot more in St. Louis. I'm working on that area.
What part of North Carolina?
Jacksonville, Kinston, those general areas.
Nothing in Charlotte area?
Nothing yet. No, I have a few that I put offers in on, but I'm waiting to hear back.
Yeah, because this one over here on Floyd, I'll probably have to get it a little less than that, because that area is kind of rough.
Yeah, I had somebody offer 20 the other day, and I was I'm good on that. I think I couldn't really go underneath like probably 28, honestly.
I was gonna say, if you got 20,
got a 50.
I would say if you got somebody to jump up to 20, you better take it and run, because they only go over there for less than 20, really. That area area is pretty bad.
Oh, I didn't know that. All right, well, I'll keep your number safe. If I do get anything else, I'll send it over to you.
Yeah, if you get something else in St. Louis, I actually am a cash buyer. I wholesale as well, but I do buy in St. Louis. And yeah, if you get something else, and even if it doesn't meet the numbers of a wholesale deal and they need to sell it, send it over to me. I might still be able to do something with it.
Okay. All right, sounds good, man. I appreciate it.
All right, talk to you later. Bye.
All right.
Wholesaling. Okay, so nothing wrong with that. I just know I can't touch that deal. He's talking about he can't go no lower than 28. Hold on 1 second. There we go. Somebody was texting me. So I'm actually going to end this Instagram. Jump over to the YouTube at Chris Monroe STL or Facebook, either one, YouTube or Facebook, and you'll be in from there because I need my phone free. I should have just got on the tablet, but it doesn't matter. At Chris Monroe STL if you want to continue the live stream. I got a few more calls to make. All right. Somebody keep texting me. Let's see what they're saying over here. Oh, that's somebody talking about buying some furniture. from an estate sale. So yeah, what's up, everybody? Give this video a thumbs up, give it a like, give it a share. That call there was with a wholesaler, as I probably thought, because it was on the MLS or multiple listing service for 40,000. He's asking 30, and he said he can't go no lower than 28. When the real number's probably like, way below that. If somebody really was going to give him 24, he probably should have took it, because that's like top dollar over there. 20 is top dollar in that part of town. West Florissant and Goodfellow area. Not interested. Not me, because I already know what it come down to, the hood. But you can still make money in the hood. Don't ever get it twisted. Money is to be made in that area. Yep, you can do some owner financing. You can do subject to deals. You can do cash deals. You can do all types of deals. But I don't really want to mess with that at all, because it's just not my area. Not the area. I like to be in good areas, with good school districts where you can grow and have a family. Where you can actually have people who can walk their dog, people who can walk and work out in the neighborhood and don't have to worry about getting hit with a stray bullet. So that's just my thought. Maybe I shouldn't say that, but that's what I think. Sometimes you just got to say what you think and think what you say, and go out here and make that pay. So if you are actually looking to learn more about getting into the real estate game and doing deals and how to underwrite the deals to figure out what your offer is and how to find and gather leads, you can simply do that by.
So I want to get into real estate, but don't know where to start.
Well, what I would say is to join the Future Cash Flow Club. It's a community of investors where we talk about wholesaling, we talk about creative deal structuring, buying houses subject to, all of the creative stuff that everybody's talking about. You don't need a real estate license or any of that.
Wow, where do I sign up?
Well, I would say go to futurecashflowclub.com. That's futurecashflowclub.com. You can even get a free trial. Try it out today. Boom. So Future Cash Flow Club. You get the paperwork to make the paperwork, the training, and everything you need to get out here and get some gaining. So check that out. You can even get a free trial. So here we go. We got the next caller up for bid, was the one I was just speaking about before that call. Asking price of $575,000. Yeah, dingity doodle. Is that house even worth that? Let me check something right quick. It might be worth every penny. It could be worth every penny. Let me check. So that house out in Grover, Missouri. Is this the right thing? So something did sell over there, 3-bedroom, 3-bath, just sold for $550. Another one sold for $415. Another one sold for $419. Another one sold for $390. Another one sold for $550. So they do have, well, I don't know. That was back in November of 2023 when this one sold for $550. So we really don't want to use that as a comp, because that's more than 6 months. They can use it for appraising and things like that. But let me go back. So there's at least one on here, 2 on here. So there's another one. This one sold in April 5th, 2024 for $550. So $550 could be the real number. Okay. So let's call him up. I mean, I wouldn't give him $5. Well, he want $575. My bad. He want more than what they selling for still. He want $25,000 over what they're selling for. I mean, it's a nice house, but yeah, we're gonna see how this go. And the other issue is this is a 55 and up community, senior community. So that limits your buyers. If you're not over 55 years old, you can't even live here. And it probably got HOAs and all this other stuff. So I'll call them anyway, just as they're in the pipeline here, but I don't think anything's going to come of this, to be honest. That's my thought, but I shouldn't think that. Should I think that or shouldn't I think that? I think it's good to think that, because you'll kind of pull away without being thirsty, because you don't want to sound thirsty on the phone with these people. Thirst trap. So let's call Mr. What was his name? Thomas. Let's call Tom. Yeah, let's see here. Tom and Jerry. Give it a like, give it a share.
This is Tom. May I help you?
Hey, Tom, this is Chris calling about your property here in St. Louis. Did you get it sold yet?
Not yet, sir.
All right. Well, I might.
Any questions?
How are you today?
Very cool. I'm doing wonderful, man. Thank you.
Well, good. I'm glad I can reach you here and see what we can do to help you out. Is this let's see here. It's saying something about there's a senior living or something. So whoever lives there have to be a senior. Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's 55 and older community.
Oh, wow. I got a few years. I'm not 55 yet, but I am an investor. You think this would be a good property for an investor to buy?
They sell real fast. Like I say,
Okay, perfect.
they move really good, and people love it when they stay there. My folks were there for 13 years, and they just moved to an assisted living home. So I put it on the market, cleaned it out, put it on the market, and I'm going to sell it for them so they can pay for their assisted living.
All right, makes sense. That's expensive too, that assisted living, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I think they make all the money in that side of the real estate, that assisted living, but we all got to go one day, I guess.
Yeah. It's really expensive for two of them.
They charge them both individually, huh?
Well, there's a little bit of a break, but it's not buy one get one free. We'll just say that.
Oh, wow. So they really getting it. Dang, I didn't know that. I didn't think about that part. Double dipping. So as far as
I'm glad they're both alive, you know.
Yeah, that's the big thing. Keep them healthy and kicking. That's what we like. So
Right on. So what questions you got?
Yeah, so this is a single family or is this like a condo?
It's an attached villa. It's like a condo. It's a single family.
Okay, perfect. And then would I need
3 bedrooms, 3 baths?
Okay, 3 bed, 3 bath. Okay. And then do I need to do any repairs or anything, or would it be pretty much move-in ready?
It's move-in ready. The association fees cover all the external maintenance. So they handle that. They handle the sprinkler system, the lawn mowing, the landscaping, snow removal. All that stuff is covered by the association.
Oh, okay. And then what is the HOA fees there?
They are $465 a month.
$465 a month. Okay, perfect. And so they don't have any other restrictions or anything other than just being over the age limit. Is that correct?
That's correct. 55 and older.
Okay, so as long as it's 55 and over, it can be a rental though.
I'm not aware of that either way, quite frankly.
Oh, okay. Because I know some HOAs don't allow rentals, or they want it to be homeowner occupied only, and so sometimes that kind of changes things up.
That's a good question. What's your name, sir?
My name is Chris, and so yeah, I'm looking to buy a couple of more houses in out in this area. We usually buy probably 2 deals a month, something like that. So we buy them usually for cash, or we are able to structure creative deals too if that's something that is a better option. Now, it says here you're looking to get $575 for it. Is that correct?
That's correct.
All right. And then how did you come to that number? I'm just curious.
Recent sales in the subdivision.
Okay, so they sell for about $575 over there?
Yeah, the last one my mom told me listed at $550 and went for well above that. So
wow, so that's good. Is there a reason you don't use the real estate agent or something with it, or?
Well, they've been selling pretty quickly, just trying not to pay a real estate agent 6% or 7% or whatever. Thought I'd try it on my own. I've sold a couple houses before.
Say it's not that hard, is it?
It's in great condition.
Yeah.
Well,
And so
you don't get the coverage that an MLS listing would get you, right?
exactly, yeah, it only gets certain people that see it on Zillow or things like that.
Right. But I only need one, ultimately, and I thought I'd try it for a while, and
Perfect.
been getting lots of calls. I had a few showings, so.
And so, what kind of timeline are you
It's all
on?
good.
If we were able to agree on a price and everything, how soon would you like to close and be done with it?
Oh, tomorrow. It's empty. It's ready to roll.
Okay. 575. I think for us to buy it as a cash deal, we probably have to get it a little less than that. Did you have any wiggle room on it, or is that pretty firm?
I'm open to offers, sir.
Okay. Let me pull it up here real quick. Yeah, I see that something did sell for 550. Something else sold for 490. Yeah, so they do sell around that amount there. So I mean,
it's got a finished lower level. It's got finished lower level, 900 square feet. You got a big bedroom down there and a bath. It is former model home, so all the closets are fancied up with additional, shelving and storage and so forth. It's a nice place.
Okay, so I mean, if we came in closer, I mean, to be honest, as a cash deal, we're probably closer to around 500,000. Is that something you think you would consider?
I don't know if I'd be willing to go that low this quickly because it's only been on, it's only been listed for like a week and a half.
What is the best you think you can do on a cash price? No commissions, and we get this thing done for you.
Would you do 550?
550. Yeah, that's exactly what another one sold for. And that's, like I said, we're investors, so we buy them, but we really don't buy them necessarily as a cash deal at full-blown retail, because we would actually lose money doing that.
Right.
But if there was a way,
you're looking to flip it or rent it?
We keep all the properties most of the time. So
okay.
So as a flip, we would have to buy it even cheaper, and I don't want to do that to you. We'd have to be in a 400.
Right. Range. No, that's why I'm asking you.
Yeah. So just as a whole,
so you buy it to rent it out then?
Yeah, we would hold it long term if it works out that way, and play the long game and appreciate, and maybe sell it in 2 or 3 years if it goes up in value, something like that. Is there
Sure, there's only a couple of those 55 communities out there, in that area, so they're pretty popular.
So the biggest thing is, one, we would need to make sure that we could rent it. I mean, that would be the elephant in the room. And then secondly, we would have to agree on a price. So if there was a way that we can come up to 550,000 or something pretty close to that, if we had to structure something creative, is that something you would be open to?
In terms of creative, what do you mean, sir?
So basically what we've done in the past in situations like this is we would get you the price that you want. And what we would do is give you some now and the rest over time, where you could be able to go ahead and sell the house and generate some money for it, elevating you from being a landlord to being just like the bank. And all you would do is collect payments. And those payments can basically pay for your parents as they're in that senior living. So it basically would solve your problem quickly and easily, just depending on if we could structure something that made sense.
Yeah, I think I'd rather go with the cash deal. I know it might not be as much, but we'll probably stay away from the lease to own or payment type plan.
Yeah, so it wouldn't be necessarily a lease to own. We would actually buy the house, go through title, just like any other transaction. We would just structure it in a way to where your parents or you or whoever you would have set up on there would basically become just like a lien holder. You would be just like the bank. The same thing that Bank of America does to buy or finance.
Right.
You would get that same paperwork, and it would go through just like any other transaction, but you would be selling it for all intents and purposes. We would pay taxes, insurance, take over HOA fees, property maintenance. Anything deals with that house is no longer your problem. All your job is to do is collect checks and not have to deal with the property anymore. Just the easy way to sell your house. That's all.
I gotcha. Yeah, at this point, I think I'll stick with the cash deal. Yeah. And again, I've had other folks come see it and have interest. So
what
got another guy that's looking. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So what I'll do, Tom, here is I'll do some research, see what we can do as far as a cash offer, and then I'll also send you some information on a creative offer as well, just so you can have it in your back pocket and you can explore it later if that comes to play. If not, if you get it sold before that, no harm, no foul. Other than that, did you have any other questions for me today before I let you go?
Not that I know of, Chris. I say I'd love to sell the house to you, and we're actively marketing it. So
okay. So what I'm going to
look forward to hearing back from you sooner than later.
All right, I'm going to text you after this call. That'll have my information and everything. If you can just text back your email address, I'll get you something in writing, so you'll have something to just ponder over and go with. See what you can go with from there. Okay.
Hey, that sounds great, my friend. Appreciate you calling.
All right. Other than that, you have a good day. Thank you.
You too, sir.
Right,
Bye-bye.
What a nice guy. What a nice guy. So, as I always teach and preach, most people we talk to already are going to say no to terms. But what I'm going to do is send him an LOI, letter of intent. It's already pretty much pre-made. It's a template. We just fill in what makes sense to them. And then we would give them a cash offer, which I am going to probably put it in the 400s range. Then I'm going to give him a creative offer around that 550 part that he wants. And, see if we can strike a deal with it. He says no for now, but he might say yes later. But we always want to send the offer if somebody is even open to hearing it, because he might say no now and times may change. You might need the money. So I'm going to send him a text right now. It was great speaking to you today, Thomas. Learn more about us at our website. Please send the best email address for you, Chris. Boom. So I'm going to send him that. And once he sends back his email, we'll send him that letter of intent. So what do you think about that guy? Did he have any motivation whatsoever? Is this a deal or no deal? Is this a should I buy or say bye-bye? We don't know. We're going to find out. So this is in a great area. The only elephant in the room, though, like I said, is can we rent it, or does it have to be a homeowner occupied? I should have asked him to check into that. Matter of fact, that was his homework. I like to give him homework. After he sends his email, I will send him that to say, find out if you can rent this or it has to be owner occupied. Then I'll get him that offer and see if we can make a deal. So for those that don't know, my name is Chris Monroe. It's the student master teacher, Mr. I Stay Woke. I'm out of St. Louis, Missouri. I'm doing some calls today, talking to homeowners, trying to see if we can strike a deal and pay a bill. So we're going to keep it going here. I think I got a couple more. Any questions, comments, concerns about that particular property with Thomas? Spoke to. Not interested in terms. And if you notice, the way I pitched the terms is third-party story. And it's kind of too early, sometimes, and this can happen on an on-market deal as well. A person can have a property they just listed today and they're motivated. Yes, I'm going to sell it for $300 million. And then time goes on, and as time wears on them and it shows them that no, you're not getting $300 million for your house, they come around and come back to me and think about that cash offer. Think about that creative offer. It's an offer. I don't know if anybody else sent them anything in writing. That's why I like to send something in writing so I can stand out from the rest of the competition. Let him know he's dealing with a professional and we can actually help him solve this problem pretty easily. I don't know if he's going to get that 575. He's trying to, that's really too much, to be honest. Matter of fact, I don't even think I'm going to give him 550. I would give him probably 540 or something on terms. 535, 540 on terms. That's what I think I would do on something like this. So that's what we got, ladies and gentlemen. Let me see who else we got here. We got a house in Jennings. Let's see here. So we got a house on St. Cyr over in 63136. Motivation, just looking at other business ventures. He's got a tenant in there paying $950. Let's say yearly. It must mean $950 a month. Time frame is ASAP. They do have a mortgage. They don't know what they want to sell it for. The estimate says 86. Creative financing says wants to know how long it will take. So, this might be something good here. They are open to having a conversation on a creative deal. And we're going to see what we can do here. 3-bedroom, 1 bath. So let me see here. A disgruntled landlord, it sounds like. It don't look like a bad looking house. Have I spoke to this guy? All these houses start to look alike after a while. Is that bad? All right. Selling time frame is ASAP. Let me see something here. Let me check another little resource. Let's see what he owes on his house since they didn't tell. Over on St. Cyr. Let's go to, what is it called? Prop wire. Log in. Put some quick research before we call them. Since they indicated they were looking to sell. Let's see here. So when I put this property in, there it is, boom. All right, so this is owned. What's the guy name? Trevor. Let's see, is that the owner name? Yep, this is the owner, so this is not a wholesaler. We got the real person who owns the property. And looks like they owe about $50,000 on it. They bought this house back in 2021. Payments are $315 a month. Damn. That's probably just count without the taxes and insurance, but still, that's pretty cheap. $351 a month. I'll take that payment over. He wants to sell it for, we don't know. So he's got 35% equity. That's good. So approximately, according to this. So we got something here. We might have a deal. Let's see how he's talking though, because it don't make no difference. They could have the best house and the best everything, but how are they talking? What are they sounding like? Are they talking stupid? Or are they talking good? So let's give him a call. Mr. Trevor. So give this video a thumbs up, give it a like, give it a share if you care. Let's call Trevor.
Hello?
Hey, Trevor, this is Chris. How are you today?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. Did you get the house sold on St. Cyr yet?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Yeah, I was interested in buying it. I was just trying to see what I can do to try to make it a smooth transaction for you. How are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
All is well. It looks like you spoke to my assistant a few days ago about it, but she has something in here said that let's see here. I guess you have a tenant in there paying $950 a month. Is that correct?
Yes.
Perfect, perfect. Is that like a Section 8 tenant or a traditional cash tenant?
No, it is a Section 8.
Section 8. How's that been going?
It's all right. I mean,
yeah.
Besides the typical issues of calling the department, but it's all good.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I never dealt with Section 8 before. I always get either cash people or other stuff. So I never hear much bad about Section 8.
Yeah, no, it's not bad.
As long as they pay every month, right?
Right, yeah.
Cool. Is this the only one you're looking to sell?
At the moment, yes.
Okay. So let's see here. So it says no repairs needed. And how much are you looking to get for the house?
I'd like at least 50. I know the market around that area is a little it's not really consistent from house to house.
Yeah. It's kind of all over the place. So if we came in at 50,000, you'd be ready to get the process started and sell your house today?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Yeah, I was asking if we came in at 50,000, you're telling me you're ready to sell your house today?
Yeah, I would, yeah, I'd say so. I was trying to push for 55, and honestly, if 50 does work for you all, I would be open to that.
Okay. Yeah. It doesn't seem too far off from where we probably were going to need to be at. And then how much did you still owe on it?
50.
Oh, so you're just trying to pay that loan off? Is that what it is?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm working on my active business right now, so it's the rentals are kind of an afterthought, and the rental that monthly rent price is way low for that current market over there for Section 8 as well. It hasn't been raised since I bought it from previous owner that had that at that price.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. I thought that seemed kind of low.
Yeah, I didn't know. I bought these things when I was like hardly 21, 22. I didn't know what I was getting into, so I didn't understand this whole Section 8 thing about the time restraints on like having to ask to raise the rent. So I didn't know about it the first year, and the second year I missed the little window for it. So I didn't know if we were gonna keep it as a rental or not. But
how much longer is the lease that on the person that's there?
It just got signed.
So what's that? Or
this month? It's a 1 year. Yeah, the Section 8 does 1 year leases typically.
So June of 2025 is when this one is out?
Correct.
Okay. And so you're basically not going to make anything if you sold it this way then, right, Trevor?
Correct. But I also know like the kind of seeing the values over there and other offers. I'm okay with just if I can come out breaking even on it, I'm okay with that. If it can make the transaction easy.
So you want to sell
a good house for the price.
So you want to sell it for what you owe on it? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm interested in it. And the tenant there, they just signed a new lease and it's $950 a month. And the house doesn't need any repairs, is that right?
Interior, there's nothing. So structurally, everything I've done all the repairs as far as like structural work. I think they might have took notes when they called last time. But they're outside. There's probably some cosmetics, like I'd say the driveway. If you were going to pick one thing that needs to be done next, it'd probably be the driveway. But as far as inside, it got fresh paint and stuff after some repairs. Foundations all repaired. Newer roof.
Yeah.
Put on right before I bought it. So you're probably looking at some cosmetics on the outside. Would be the only things I could say. As far as like repairs to be livable, there's nothing.
So it's just a driveway. Is there a garage here?
No, there's not.
Okay. Well, Trevor, I'm trying to think what would be the best way here. I'm thinking, well, what we've done in the past in situations like this is we would buy the house and we structure a deal to where we could just take over the payments. Is that something you think you would consider?
Take over the payments. Just like the mortgage payments and all that.
Yeah, so basically what we would do is go through title just like any other transaction. We would buy the house. The only thing is we would leave that loan in place and we would continue making that payment each and every month, taking full responsibility of the property, maintenance, repairs, property management, that tenant, anything that deals with that house, you will no longer have to deal with it. You would basically be free to go and do work on your other businesses. I mean, you think that would help you out at all?
I mean, is there any contingencies having y'all back out of it that would lead y'all to backing out of that, or would it be?
Oh no, we wouldn't back out. We would buy the house. We would take over the property. We do it all the time.
Okay. So everything's transferred to you, but the loan would still be in my. Oh, okay. I'm not aware of how these work. Would the loan still be in my name?
That is correct. So we would leave that loan in place because, say, if I was to go borrow $50,000 to buy this house, right? I would go get a loan, go through the process, go through the appraisals, go through all that red tape, and finally, I would go get a loan to pay off your loan. And the only people to make money in that transaction is the people making the loans. So in a situation like this, we may be able to structure so we can put a little something in your pocket where you can actually not just, sell it and get zero for it. You know what I mean? We can put something in your pocket and just take over that loan that you already got in place. And we just take over maintenance and repairs and everything from there.
Okay. I'd possibly be interested in that.
Yeah. So what I can do here, Trevor, is I'm going to send you something in writing so you can, have it in writing so you can look it over, see if that's something that works good for you. Right. If it does, we can go ahead and get the process going. Let me see here. And I'm going to text you right after this call, my name and company information and everything. And then if you just write back your email address, I'll get that over to you today. And you can look it over. And if it makes sense to you, we can get that going for you today. Okay.
Okay. Sounds good.
So the only thing I would need from you too is, are you able to get me the most recent mortgage statement for this house?
The mortgage statement? Yeah.
Or like a screenshot or something. We're just trying to basically verify, the monthly payments, escrows. What is the monthly payment on the house?
It's I can't tell you off. I think it's like 400 something. I believe. I just got insurance changed over, so it's a little lower. So I think it's in the fours now, per month. Can you mind if I send it to you tonight? Or once I'm done working.
Yeah, that's fine. And so that 400, that includes the taxes and insurance?
Yeah, it's like high fours. It's under 5, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, that's everything. Yeah.
100%.
And then that'd be it.
So yeah, I'm going to text you after this call. If you just write back your email address, I'll get you everything over in writing that breaks down exactly what I'm speaking about. And then if you can send me that mortgage statement this afternoon, that would be great. We can get this process going. You can be done with this house as soon as the title work is done. Wouldn't that be easy?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Other than that, any other questions for now before I let you go?
No, that'd be it.
All right. That'll work. Appreciate it.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye. Yes, it's live, baby. We locking up deals live. Yes. What up? What up? What up? What up? And we got somebody to say yes to terms. Look at that. Did you look at that? He said yes to terms. So I'm going to get his email address, send him over that LOI, just like I do everybody. And then we're going to get him under contract. We're going to buy that house. $50,000. Take over payments of $400 and some a month. Already got a tenant in it paying $950 on Section 8. Slam deal, but slam dunk deal. That's what I want to say. Slam dunk deal. What you think about that? You never know. I'm glad I called him. So let me put this in my notes here. Spoke to. And I'm going to put him in a hot bucket over here. Hot bucket. We got to follow up with him quickly. Put them in here as a follow-up for that. So yeah, what'd you think about that call? You think that was something that was cooking, or was he just looking? I think he was cooking. Whip it up. We're gonna set the reminder. The date must be set. We're gonna set this for tomorrow at 9 a.m. and I want a reminder, create task. Boom. So it's gonna email me to remind to follow up with him tomorrow morning. But that, my friends, is how you do it. You call him up, ask some questions, figure out what they're looking to do. He's willing to sell it for what he owes on it. Let me see what this house is worth, because this is almost too good to be true. I shouldn't be too excited. Let me calm down. Woosah. But yes, we are live and in full effect. We live, baby. We outside, baby. All right, let's see here. This house is on where? St. Cyr. It's got a Section 8 tenant. What else? He said I can take over the payments. And he didn't want anything. He wanted to sell it for what he owed, but I'm gonna give him something. I always give sellers something. I don't really like to take their house for free. Give them a little something, even if it's $500. I'd rather give them something. Uh-oh. I lost my thing here. I was trying to see. Okay. Let me do a quick research. What is this house worth in real life? Is it worth something? If people are going to sell it for $50 on terms that he bought back in 2021, come on home. Let's do this thing, Trevor. He sounded like he was asleep a little bit. I thought he was going to be like, oh, I'm tired. I can't do it. I'm knocked out. I guess he at work. Let me put this address in real quick and see what we find. So the estimate says $71,000 on Redfin. So a house just sold over there, a 2-bedroom, 1-bath on the same street, just sold in February for $70,000. Another one sold for $64,000. Another one sold for $82,000. Another one sold for $64,000. Another one sold for $55,000. So yeah, if we get it at $50 on terms with equity, come on home, y'all. What we doing? Are we playing or are we slaying? Are we playing or are we slaying? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. So as long as he sends me that mortgage statement, as long as he sends me his email address, we can get this ball rolling. Any questions, comments, concerns? Put your questions in now before we land this plane. Put your seat in the upright position because we are coming to a landing. Go ahead and fold that tray up, and we're about to descend. You came in late, but the call sounds good. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Good call. So yeah, we are all the way live here on YouTube, Facebook, Rumble, I think, and some other places. So I think this is what we're going to do, y'all. We got potentially, let's see, Patrick with the land we got to talk to. That was the first lead we spoke to earlier. We got the wholesaler. I'm not really worried about him. We got the guy with the villa. So we possibly got 3 leads, or 3 leads we're working, I guess we should say, from today's calling session. Today's video was brought to you by Future Cash Flow Club. That's who it was brought to you by. Future Cash Flow Club. So those of you that's like, oh, how do you do this? How do you find sellers? How do you talk to sellers? How do you structure deals? How do you do all this stuff? How do you get the paperwork to make the paperwork? How do you assign the deal? You can learn all that and more with the training. We train on this stuff all the time. So check it out at futurecashflowclub.com.
So I want to get into real estate, but don't know where to start.
Well, what I would say is to join the Future Cash Flow Club. It's a community of investors where we talk about wholesaling, we talk about creative deal structuring, buying houses subject to, all of the creative stuff that everybody's talking about. You don't need a real estate license or any of that.
Wow, where do I sign up?
Well, I would say go to futurecashflowclub.com. That's futurecashflowclub.com. You can even get a free trial. Try it out today. Are you looking for the best dialer to reach your leads? Try onlineburnerphone.com. you can reach 4 times more contacts per hour and build a stronger, more engaged pipeline. Now, when you check this out at onlineburnerphone.com, you no longer have to listen to voicemail recordings. Once you hear they pick up by voicemail, you simply press a button and it leaves your personalized voicemail for your prospect. You can also send personalized emails. You can also retarget your contacts. And guess what? All calls are recorded and tracked for quality and training purposes. Try it out today with no credit card. onlineburnerphone.com. onlineburnerphone.com. So that's what we got, ladies and gentlemen. So I want to say thanks to everybody that have been watching and taking copious notes. I might chop up some of this video so that because some of these calls were good. I think that last call was a pretty good call. I think that's going to be a deal. If I can get Trevor to do the things I tell him to do, we're going to make a deal out of that. So we got the guy with the land, we got the guy with the villa for $550, and then we got Trevor here. Let me write this down here in my notes. Trevor. So potentially 3 deals that may be deals. We just need to get that black ink on white paper on the purchase and sales agreement and make the deal work. So hopefully you have a good rest of your day. Do what you do. Be who you be. And I'll see you before you see me. Can you hear me? I don't know. If you don't know who I am by now, I don't know what you've been doing. You've been asleep? Let me wake you up with something. Straight up. Yeah. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm Chris Monroe. R to the O-E. I flip houses, rent cars, and make money. You know I'm not no motherfucker dummy. This how we do. Find more leads than you can even process. That's multiple listing service. That's the MLS for your real estate agents. Absentee owner information. Find the cash buyers and flippers in any market nationwide. Pull a pre-foreclosure list. And don't forget, you got to find those comps. Get nationwide access with multiple filters. Powered by PropStream at wokesource.com. Get your 7-day free trial today. wokesource.com. That's wokesource.com.
Get your free real estate joint venture agreement and get notified of upcoming shows. Text JV to 636-330-1444.
Today's broadcast is being brought to you by WokeSkipTracing.com. Look up phone numbers and email addresses with ease, with pricing as low as only 15 cents per match. Not per search, per match. If there's no number or email address, you don't pay. Get accurate data in just minutes. WokeSkipTracing.com. That's WokeSkipTracing.com. You may have heard the saying, the fortunes are in the follow-up. Now there's a brand new system that is great to help you cold call, text message, drop voicemails, and so much more, all automated. You don't have to remember anything. Just set it and forget it. All you have to do is speak to people. Check it out, wokereply.com. It's a multi-touch marketing campaign where you can schedule to send text, voicemail, email, and even live calls all on autopilot. Check it out today, wokereply.com. That's wokereply.com.